Welcome to Life on Shuffle, everybody. I'm Jay. This is Thursday, October the 3rd, 2024. We want to welcome everybody back. I've got the room here. Kayla, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well. Jaden?
I'm doing all right.
Good. And Skyly's back. How are you?
Doing good.
Good. Maddie's not here. She's on vacation. I think she needed a break from getting up at 11.
Probably.
So she's gone with a couple of friends to go hang out with some people and took a vacation. She's done 3 episodes, probably enough for her.
I don't really know if you would classify this as a vacation.
Why?
She's
She's
on a boat.
2 days.
Well, she's going to a lake house and partying.
Is she taking some of that PTO we were talking about, that personal time off?
Personal time off. She's not being paid for it.
This podcast does come with PTO.
But like she's literally worked 3 days on our podcast vacation.
For free, basically.
It is for free, right? But still, you work here.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like an unscheduled vacation.
Yeah.
So
She did not give
Fired.
2 weeks.
no call, no show. Maybe I do work in human resources, so we'll have to talk about it.
She told you about it.
48 hours ago.
That's not 2 weeks.
She still told you.
So when we write our policy for our podcast down the road, you're going to have to give us at least 2 weeks notice on when you're taking off.
Yeah.
But I hope she has a really good time.
I do too.
Let me give you the information, 502-709-8778. You can text in. Please use that number. Text us. Don't hesitate. Reach out. Talk to us.
Please, somebody text and talk to Jay.
502-709-8778 on Facebook, Life on Shuffle. On Facebook, share our page with us. Like it. On TikTok, at Life on Shuffle. On Instagram, at Life on Shuffle Pod. I'm struggling with Instagram because I don't know what I'm doing.
You're old.
I'm very old when it comes to that particular platform. So I told Justine today, you're going to need to take that over because I have zero clue as to what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So she said she's going to do that. But again, look at all of our different pages and see what you think about it. Don't hesitate to comment on all that. Really good today. What I want to start with is our National Day for the 3rd, which was kind of a boring
For
day.
today?
Yeah, for today was National Techies Day, which my cousin falls under that. I called her spontaneously here a few minutes ago just to see how it worked on this board. She answered and thought the world had come to an end.
It was
So she thought we had big problems because I don't call her at 9 o'clock at night, but tonight I did. So probably let her heart drop a little bit. But you know what? Hey, we got to keep her honest and prepared and ready.
I hope she was scared.
The other thing is it was National Boyfriend Day. And Skyly was supposed to bring her gift that she bought Jaden. And so we're interested to see what she has for Jaden.
So that didn't end up happening. But
Imagine that.
he got posted on my social media. He got a TikTok made about him. He got an Instagram and Facebook post and a Snapchat post.
Okay.
Which, hear me out, that's what I got on Girlfriend's Day. And
When is Girlfriend's Day?
August 1st.
Okay. Did he know it at the time?
Yes.
Okay.
And you got to think about it. When you posted your kids and stuff for like National Daughter and Sunday, did you get them a gift?
Mm-mm.
No. So
I barely posted them. I only did it because everybody else was.
Exactly.
Similar concept.
We totally put it on Facebook because that's what everybody else does. And we're like, well, if we don't, we're going to look goofy.
It seems like the right thing to do.
So we just do it.
I love y'all.
Yeah. We love you kids, but I can tell you they could eliminate that day and be fine with it. Again, like I said, today National Day was stupid, I think.
I can't keep up with all these national holidays that are being made up.
Yeah, my cousin Crystal would probably be like, it's not stupid. I work hard as a tech, but whatever. She does help us with our technology when we need it. Tomorrow, when you're listening to this particular podcast or later tonight when it hits midnight, let's talk a few minutes on October 4th. National World Smile Day. So everybody's going to greet everybody with a smile.
Oh, good.
Sounds good.
Sure.
Which I think's good. You should smile at people
You really should.
because I think we're in a world where people are like mad all the time. You walk around, people look pissed off.
It's the RBF.
But
I thought we weren't cussing on here.
that wasn't.
Well,
Okay, people are mad,
okay.
Constantly.
right? So give everybody a smile tomorrow. And it's on Friday. Everybody smiles on
It is
Friday.
a Friday.
It's probably payday for some people.
For some people, payday.
It is.
Payday for our dock workers on the East Coast. Sounds like they've got their
Yeah.
wages taken care of.
They're back
Back to work. So if you are sitting in your house right now with 19 packs of paper towels
Or toilet paper.
or toilet paper. They went back to work today, so rest assured
You're probably fine.
you're going to be just fine.
I'd be going to see if you get a refund. on those.
I really wished Maddie was here for this one. Maybe she'll be here. We can call her in tomorrow, whatever. But tomorrow's National Body Language Day,
Oh, hers is awful.
and I think hers is rough. She's not here to defend herself, but you know it with her body language.
Just watch her on the mound. It's easy
She
to
does.
see.
She's getting better.
She's gotten a lot better.
She's getting better. But there are times when you tell her to do, ask her to do something around the house, she could probably throw death stares through you. Like, you have got to be kidding me. You've asked me to do that?
Especially the dishes.
Oh,
If she has to hand wash some dishes, man.
Woo! Oh, you'd have
First
thought
Rough.
period.
you'd asked her to do 4,000 push-ups
Yeah.
for the dishes.
I think she'd rather do 4,000 push-ups than do some dishes by hand.
And maybe it's an unpopular opinion like Taco Bell. Zach, I hear you, and you can scrabble at my face all you want, but Taco Bell is still not good. I'm going to take it to the grave.
I'm going to kick you in your sleep if you keep saying that.
Taco Bell's not good.
Well,
Zach, I'm going to
you
get you. Don't
stop.
worry. I'll get you on this podcast. We'll debate. You'll probably beat me. You're 15-0. But I think we should go back to hand washing dishes.
Agreed.
Zach is
Agreed.
15-0 on debating people.
Ask him. He went to college.
He's never debated your mom, clearly.
Yeah, well, that would be cool
That would be a great debate.
to see those two debate.
They would end up fighting.
The problem is they both agree. So what would
That is very true. They
They're either
both
gonna
agree.
fight
But it would
or
be
they're
interesting
gonna
to
agree.
debate. It would. But I do think we should go somewhat back to hand washing dishes, especially if you have multiple children, because it gives them a chance to work together as a team.
I agree. We didn't have a washing machine growing up until the house we live in now.
So you can wash your own clothes.
Did I say?
You said washing machine.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Oh, dishwasher. Okay, I'm trying to figure out the difference.
difference.
A dishwasher.
Close enough. So I had to hand wash dishes until I was like 14.
We must be a decade ago.
Yeah. So maybe the challenge for our house is hand wash for the next week. See if we like it.
I'm cool
I
with
think
it.
you should do it. You make like
Starting
an
with you
assembly line
two.
kind of deal.
Okay.
Okay.
And we're going to take pictures, hand washing dishes.
Okay.
Maybe not the next week because I don't have time for that. Maybe like a
Ain't
day or
nobody
two.
got time for that.
I'll tell you what, we'll do 1 or 2 nights where we've cooked a dinner. Kayla's going to cook like a really, really good dinner.
Yeah. Michelin
Sure.
star.
You're not a good cook.
No.
I thought you cooked well.
You all never eat when I cook.
Thought that chicken was pretty good.
The chicken was good last
Yeah,
night.
you all ate all that.
We did.
Except,
Almost didn't leave you any.
No.
except your 4 pieces.
Yeah, you had 4 pieces left over that you were whining about.
Yeah. But I don't
then didn't
really
take
like,
all of
I
it.
don't really like to cook. I'm not really very good at cooking. But Jay's more of the cook. Why don't you cook?
Well, because I'm on this thing for this medicine for some medical things that like I'm not hungry at all, so I could like
Yeah, Jay's
take it or leave it.
I'll
We're
cook.
on, we're on the shot.
But
I'm okay
yeah,
with
we're okay on cooking. But we'll do a couple hand washing nights. We'll post it out there for you and kind of see it. On your chicken bites, what are you putting on it?
Teriyaki.
You did teriyaki. It's a little sweet.
It is a little sweet. It's got a little bit of a salty aftertaste, a little bit, not much, not too unbearable.
Not in a bad way.
No. It's Kinder's teriyaki.
Kinder's is
sauce.
good.
Is
Kinder's
that sugar
very
free?
good. Yeah. I think so.
Can you
think
get
so.
sugar free?
I don't know.
I don't know if you can get the teriyaki sugar free, but they think they have other sugar free flavors.
Right, which can definitely help you on your health because I mean we're all about being healthy here. We're trying to get
We're
better.
trying,
We're
but I
trying.
did not do
Um,
good today.
Me neither. I had to make chicken.
I did perfect.
I did too.
No,
Besides
you
my
didn't.
pumpkin
Just
pie.
had a pumpkin
What's
pie.
wrong with you ladies? You got to keep. I mean, we're doing good here.
I was stressed.
Understand?
Besides my 1 pumpkin or 2 pumpkin pies I had.
How many?
No.
They were
Keep counting.
McDonald's
2.
ones,
Yeah, McDonald's ones. Those calories are
He
up.
ate one in the car, so it didn't count.
but it's not like it was a whole pie. It sounded like that.
I had 2 McDonald's pumpkin pies.
I had to make chicken. It's just I haven't eaten all day, and that was the only thing that sounded good.
I
So,
think that's fair.
national birthdays, not a lot good there either. We'll just go through them. Gwen Stefani's 55 today. Is she the one that's with Blake Shelton?
Yes.
Is that her?
I
Yeah.
think so.
How are they doing?
No idea.
I really don't know.
I
She's
can
on
tell-
The Voice.
I don't really
She's on
keep
the
up
Voice.
with
Snoop
them.
Dogg is on the
Snoop
Voice.
Dogg's
Oh,
on The
yeah.
Voice.
Yep. And I got to be honest with you, from my era, when you talk Snoop Dogg, minus all the other garbage, I think the Super Bowl halftime show with that guy and what they did for our generation who grew up listening to that was
One of the
probably
greatest.
one of the better ones.
It was
Good.
one of the greatest.
He was good. Bruno Mars is good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Justin Timberlake is really, really good. Those guys, but Snoop Dogg. So Gwen Stefani's still with Blake.
Yeah.
Miranda, is she still with the cop? Because I mean that was
I heard he cheated.
he. Well, I heard Blake pulled her out of more bars than you can shake a stick at because she seemed to be a little wild out there in Oklahoma.
I don't really know what happens.
Ain't no love in Oklahoma.
Ain't no love in Oklahoma.
Okay.
Is that Luke Combs?
Yes.
That's a good song too. The other birthday today is Tommy Lee. He's the drummer for Motley Crue. Also dated Pamela Anderson. You can go down that rabbit hole if you want. He's 61. So yeah, those are the national birthdays. On this day, in 1960 something, I maybe believe, the Andy Griffith Show debuted. Has everybody seen the Andy Griffith Show?
Yes.
I've seen clips.
That's a great show.
Has anybody
Really
watched
good.
one episode all the way through?
Yeah.
I love
have
it.
I probably have at some point in time.
I have too. Yeah, Gomer Powell, all those really cool people on there.
I didn't have cable growing up, so I've probably seen all of them.
And I found myself whistling the tune. I think that, is that one of the more famous whistling songs,
Yes.
whistling tunes ever?
Yes.
I don't know.
I don't think I
remember
can
it.
think of it off the top of my
I
head.
can't think of it
so-
off the top of my head.
We're not going to do that.
Yeah, you
but-
about
Yeah, that
did
was
it.
pretty good.
So
It
is
is
that one of the more
whistling.
famous whistling tunes? Like, if you hear that person, like you hear that whistle come on, do you know what show that is? I mean, it won't even take the first note.
Yeah.
You're
I
right where
do.
you know where you're at.
Sir, I don't know.
I'd probably know.
Jaden don't know.
Well,
Well,
he's
you're
only
going. Here's your
six legs.
project. You go listen to it. See if you've heard it before. Come back and report to us. He don't
Sounds
need any
good.
other
I
projects.
can do
He's
it.
like, man, I got to weigh and wash dishes.
I can handle it.
he don't have time.
I'll kill two birds with one stone.
Listen to it.
Do
Do
it at the
dishes
same
at the same time. There you go.
Whistle while you work.
Whistle while you work. Now that's one. That was what, Snow White?
Yes.
Is that really famous?
Snow White.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is Snow White really famous? Best Disney movie.
Best of all time.
Best one.
Cars.
Ooh, that's I don't know.
I think Moana's really, really good.
Okay,
Beauty and the Beast.
I was
Which
gonna
one?
go Beauty and the Beast.
Which one?
Live
The-
action or original?
Oh, I like the animated.
Me too.
No, I like the live action.
You like the live action one?
Yeah.
I'll throw the animated Lion King in there too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that's
was
pretty-
good.
That's pretty
That was good. The only thing is like, man, Disney, we got to watch little guy cry over his dad being mauled like that. It's so
Okay.
on Lion King tough.
Well,
But yeah, I think Beauty and the Beast is really good. Let us know your favorite Disney movie. We can maybe break it down a little bit and things of that nature. On this day, 1995, I think it was, freshman it's in 8th grade, maybe 7th grade, doesn't matter. A jury finds O.J. Simpson not guilty on this day.
I beg to differ.
Again, not probably going to debate politics, but just found it interesting that on this day, the jury did find O.J. Simpson not guilty. He has passed away since. So those are a couple of those things on the day. If you go on our TikTok page, you'll see a video. Kayla has done a test on our vacuums.
yeah.
We did it. So there's a
Like it.
video up. I really encourage you to go watch it. She did a really good job doing a quick test. And what say you? Should we promote the Wise vacuum if you don't want a Dyson? Now, your brother says Dyson all the way.
So here's the thing: if you can afford it, then yes, I say Dyson is top notch, top tier. I love my Dyson,
But
for $99, it picked up really well. It did good.
and I think it did.
I
We had a video
really
on it.
did.
We did it. And we picked up a couple different size of debris.
Yeah.
We did coffee grounds and rice. Did a little bit different feel,
Mm-hmm.
right? So,
But so I would say the battery probably lasts about half the time as my Dyson.
okay.
But I went through the whole house with it the other night and it did just fine. I mean, 20 minutes,
Yeah, half the battery means you got to work twice as fast.
you get it done faster.
So two things,
Half the price, less than half the price.
less, more than half, less the price, and you're going to lose some calories. It's a win-win because now you got to go twice as fast because
Sprint
it's
vacuum.
They're
Because
gonna
the
make it a
batteries-
sport. It's gonna be the next sport.
the next sport model. There was,
I'm in.
there's
entering.
always been. That's funny when you talk sport model and vacuums.
Sport
There's
mode.
always been a running joke with a friend of mine, a guy I know. There's always been this thing that like when you saw a broom, they would say that ladies would ride on the broom. That'd be their car. We've joked
Yes.
about that. He would always say that when he would go to Walmart, that he would take his girlfriend, now wife, over to the vacuum so she could look at sports cars.
Oh my gosh, who is it?
We're not going to say names. He'll know if he ever listens, but I just thought it was funny that he always took the vacuum as a sports car.
I
I
love
thought
it.
you were going to electric cars.
Could be an electric car. I like that idea, but he called it a sports car because, it moved a little quicker than a broom would.
I kind of think vacuums should have sport mode. Sometimes we need to be getting
Your
done
Dyson
fast.
does.
Getting down.
Your Dyson does. It has boost mode.
It does.
And can I say something about the vacuums? Because, I'm a guy, but here's what I'm going to tell you. I'm a little disappointed in our marketing. How many commercials have you seen where the guy's using the vacuum?
0.
You know,
I don't know if
I don't
I've
know.
ever seen
Exactly.
we have Hulu Plus. We don't really watch it.
Well, we see some commercials, but you don't see it. And it's like, we need to change that up some, because that stereotypical stuff that ladies are the only ones that can run vacuums. I can tell you, I can run a vacuum just as good. So it's not about women versus. And I run a vacuum pretty daggone good. So I want my chance at the commercial
If
to
it's
show how
enough
good
for-
I can do it.
Let's say if it's good enough for mom to approve, it must be pretty
And
good.
it is because
I'm
yeah.
picky.
She's picky. Lines have got to be straight.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can't have too much gap or you missed a spot.
That's
Yeah.
not true.
It is
More than true.
100%.
You ought to do it like a lot. I want you
I mean,
to
you come
vacuum it a lot. So then make sure it gets clean.
You come flying down the hallway, missed a spot, you got a gap. Missed a spot, got a gap. And then she'll take it back and go again.
Well,
But I can tell you, right now, I can do a dang good vacuum.
Mr. Clean be tearing it up with his magic erasers, though.
He does. Yeah, he does.
That's about it.
right. That
about
is
all
just
we got.
about it. That is just about it.
well,
So,
I liked it. I liked the Wise for the cheaper price. I mean, if you've got $99 and you want a cordless vacuum, which I won't use anything else at this point in my life because I really like the cordless.
you're going.
Especially if you have pets, you need a cordless vacuum. I don't care who you are.
I tell you what, I saw somebody out when we knew him in Palmyra. They had a system in their house where they had little spots on the side of the wall, and you just plugged in the hose, ran the vacuum, unplugged it, went to the next room, and it had a system in the house that sent the bag of like the dust out to a spot in the garage.
Well, that's
It looked like air ducts, but you
advanced.
plugged
Bougie.
into it, and it was do-do-do-do, and then it would go out there. It was
That-
really, really
that's
cool.
advanced.
Our rabid listener, Junior, hope you had a good birthday. I want you to know tomorrow on Friday, I suspect you'll be on the golf course because it is National Golf Lovers Day,
Oh.
and he loves golf, so I've been told.
Yes.
You
So
kind of like golf.
I like golf, but I don't love it. But I'm getting there if I ever had time to go play.
I think you just like it so you can go like drink beer.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
Not at all.
But it is National Golf Lovers Day tomorrow, so Junior, go do that. I got to tell you, I heard this word from a teenage standpoint, and I got to talk about it. We had the whip and all the different things, but we have a couple players on our softball team, and when we go to play on turf fields, I wear green and black shoes because it goes with our colors, and it's on turf, so I don't really get them dirty. Maybe a little bougie. But when I walk on there, and I look really good, my clothes, I do look good. The girls go like, "Oh, I like your drip."
Really good.
And they're like, "I like your drip."
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that?
That's your outfit.
Looking good.
Your
like
fit.
your chain, that's drip.
Like my chain is drip,
yeah, that's
it's
Yeah.
your
drip.
whole
ring is drip.
outfit.
Yeah.
The fit.
Where'd we come up with that?
Drippy.
Your coaching buddy, Deion Sanders. He also
Did he start that?
He helped start it.
I thought it was I looked fly.
Same thing as drip.
Why can't we just stick with fly?
That was like
'Cause
5-10 years ago.
Fly's outdated now.
Yeah.
And instead of saying outfit, they say fit.
Yeah.
I like your fit.
Of course they. So I like your fit.
Yeah.
Your
Fit.
fit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like I work out.
No,
No.
your
Oh.
fit.
Fit.
Like your outfit.
For
Just
outfit.
out.
Oh.
It's not in there.
Out is out.
They
Yeah.
took 3 letters out.
So they'd be like, your fit is drippy.
My fit is drip.
Yep.
Yes.
So they took the out of fit, made it fit, and then they add drip
Yeah.
and drop fly,
Yeah.
which drip has more than fly. I don't understand why we're doing all
You're
that.
never
Drip
gonna
just means, like,
understand it.
Style.
Yeah, I
You're
don't get it.
stylish.
I don't get it.
You'll
so
have to have
What
them
else
sit
got
you
for
down
us?
and
You know,
I'm telling
talk
you,
about it.
you're never gonna understand this. By the time you start understanding it, they're going to change it.
Yeah, it's not gonna.
And then like Maddie comes in here and she's like, I'm low key tired.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is that?
Just low key.
Low key?
Yeah, just low key.
Low key tired.
Think of how to explain that.
Man, she does. Or I'm like low key like that.
I think you could replace the word kind of or very with low key.
So I'm low key tired. Or I'm
or
low key.
secretly. You could replace the word secretly or something with low key.
Okay.
I'm secretly tired. I'm low key tired.
Well,
don't
I'm
know.
struggling with these words. I mean, they
Whatever.
come up, call me drip. I'm like, okay, whatever it takes. I thought I looked good or fly, but I guess it's drip.
Back in my day,
Diamond chains are called
you didn't want to have the drip.
ice.
Ice?
Yeah, I think that's where
Cause-
that may stem from.
Because if you diamonds look like ice,
Sure.
crystal,
Yeah, I could see that.
And like ice melt.
My
so
clothes
drippy.
don't look like a drip.
but it has something to do with the ice. Drip has something to do with diamonds being called ice and stuff like it's all
It's
all
quite over
combined-
everybody's
It's all
head.
combined together.
Yeah, there's do what?
I said back in my day, you didn't want to have the drip. It was bad. That was an STD.
Oh, well, good Lord. We've taken a left turn there.
Keep it
Not
Definitely don't
PG.
want drip.
anymore.
Keep
It
her
is PG.
Yep. So yeah, I mean, don't forget you can reach out to us 502-709-8778. Like us on Facebook, Life on Shuffle, our TikTok at Life on Shuffle, our Instagram at Life on Shuffle Pod. Make sure you're sharing all that. You can find us on Spotify. Download that, share us with everybody so we can, come and talk to everybody all the time. One thing I need to know from the folks out there, though, because this is a hot button topic, and I want to know what my listeners think, all of our friends. And again, it might be, I don't like Taco Bell, but I'll tell you one thing I do like.
My gosh.
I like pineapple on pizza.
I do too.
I do too.
Agreed.
All four of us like pineapple on pizza.
Yes.
I thought maybe that would get more debate, but I guess not on this particular crew.
Yet that's not the pizza we always order.
I know.
I have to be like in the mood for it, you know?
Not me. If I see
I like
pineapple on pizza, that's the first pizza I'm going to.
Yes.
I like it, but it's not like my go-to pizza order.
Yes, I do like pineapple on pizza. Tell us what you think. I'm probably going to hear a lot about that because I think people do have. And I saw where my cousin put on Facebook today that she had a question about cooked mushrooms on hamburgers.
Yes. I like them on there.
But I think you got to like mushrooms, right? Because honestly, does a cooked mushroom on a burger make the burger taste that much different, or is it just you're tasting the mushrooms along with the burger?
The thing is if you like mushrooms, you like them. And they're fine on everything.
Everything,
Yeah, just about.
even on your pumpkin pie.
That. Let's not be crazy.
Well,
For
Salted
most-
mushrooms they can be good on a burger.
I don't know.
You gotta
if I've ever
match. You gotta
had it.
match them with the right cheese, and a lot of times you get caramelized onions with them too. So it all ends up being pretty good.
So it's like a whole thing.
Yeah,
Just like people putting fried eggs on burgers.
yeah, that's good too.
I do that. That is so good.
What can you so on a hamburger? What can you put on a hamburger that might people might snarl at?
Tomatoes.
That's like everybody puts that. And if you don't like tomatoes,
Peanut butter.
peanut butter on a hamburger.
It's actually really good.
Is it really good?
It is.
And say
It's called the Elvis Burger up at Chill Burger.
yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Huh.
and it's good.
The Elvis
Do
burger,
peanut
because I
butter
think he
count?
liked.
Your phones are ringing.
Yeah, well, you know what happens.
Nana's calling.
So I don't know that I could do peanut butter on a hamburger.
Yeah, I don't.
But-
don't know.
I think you should try it.
Maybe we should try it. Maybe that should be something we do is try a hamburger with peanut butter on it. Not going to like it. I can guarantee you that. Might have been Elvis's go-to because Elvis liked peanut butter on everything. I think he did fried peanut butter and jelly something, didn't he?
He did.
He
I
had
would try
something.
that. Imagine like a fried uncrustable.
Peanut butter and banana.
Is that what he had? He had
Butter
something
and banana
going on.
sandwich.
And he had to like it fried or something.
I'm not 100% sure, but I know a peanut butter and banana sandwich is a pretty good sandwich.
He had it
Yeah.
every night at 10 o'clock or something like that.
Yeah, he did do something. One of the greatest rock and roll persons
like Elvis.
of all time. I do like Elvis too. I just think it's, I wish we could have seen him. Could you imagine what Elvis could do in this time with the technology that we have today? What kind of show could that guy put on?
If Elvis had TikTok.
Oh,
that
could you
would be
imagine?
so cool.
Literally, could you imagine what Elvis could do in this time with the technology that we have, the show that how much he would sell out states
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
people that would just
It
want.
would be wild.
His waiting list would be forever.
Oh, 100%.
So kind of terrible. He got robbed of that.
The sweaty scarf stuff is weird to me.
Yeah,
People
he
actually
would-
fight over that.
yeah, and he
I
would rub it
know.
around his neck and then hand it over. Could you imagine in COVID what he would have done in COVID? They'd have probably shut that down.
Sweaty mask.
Yeah.
Sweaty mask.
out.
He could have handed out sweaty mask. So yeah, Elvis, rest in peace. Guy's awesome. And one other thing, I've seen some folks doing this, and like, I think our students are doing it more than anything, is wearing PJs to school and work. Should we be doing that?
No.
I think they only do that on pajama day.
No,
No.
I can tell you,
No.
In
I
high
go drop these kids off at school.
It's pajamas almost every day.
Yeah.
There's not
I know
a
people
day
that
in high
wear their
school you don't-
pajamas to school every day.
It
Yeah.
looks like mom and dad rolled them up on their bed and kicked them out,
You know what?
They probably did.
and they walked into school.
School sucks.
There
I
have
don't
been a
blame
couple
'em.
times that I have worn pajama pants to school. Just
I never
because
wore pajama pants to school.
Just didn't feel like.
My group
Right.
never did either. And it's like, man, what are we doing?
I don't
Have some
remember.
dignity for yourself. Don't do that.
No.
I don't think they should.
I think
I mean,
it's comfy.
Comb the hair. Or
Nobody even wants to go or be there anyway. It's depressed.
I didn't either, but I still got up and put my jeans on, and
Yeah,
you got dressed and got ready.
I got
Yeah.
dressed, got ready, and went to school.
Had a purpose.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we should be doing that. I don't think we should be wearing pajamas unless it's something special like pajama day. But I can tell you, some of these kids,
Pajama day
You know
is
what
every
my
day.
favorite day
I think
was?
it's technically against the dress code.
but yet they don't enforce
I don't
it.
think they have a
No.
dress code
A
anymore.
little surprised
They
that it's not heavily enforced over there now.
Misses, I'm pretty sure they probably have a dress
Yeah.
code.
I think that the funniest thing I saw was when they did where you bring anything but a backpack.
Oh,
That was cool.
They're
People-
never
That
going
was
to do that
fun.
ever again.
People
don't
were
think they
rolling
will?
through
No.
with shopping
No.
carts.
People were stealing stuff from the school to use. Like people were stealing like trash cans.
That's cool though. I mean, when they
took a
didn't
5-gallon
steal it,
bucket.
they probably
I
gave
saw
it back.
some
No.
Suitcases.
Did you all have bring anything but a backpack day?
We did have that at Floyd. I did not participate.
I did.
What did you bring?
I took a 5-gallon bucket.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I should have known that.
I carried all my stuff around in a 5-gallon
A
bucket.
5-gallon
all day.
bucket. Somebody had a grocery cart,
I hope
dumpster.
it wasn't the poop
Yeah.
scoop bucket
I thought
that
it
we
was
used
funny
to
when
have
people
sitting
was
had
out
not.
back.
the electronic like kid cars. People had those that they were
Yeah,
driving
they
down the
did.
hallway with all their stuff in them.
It seems like a big distraction. Probably didn't get a lot done that day.
No.
No, it's usually like end of the year, like last week. There's not a whole lot going on besides like finals. So
Well, they
Doesn't
already
matter
had
too
it this
much.
year.
Yeah, they've
Did
already
they?
done it.
Yeah, they've already done it right after.
I
school
didn't think that
started.
they were gonna do that ever again after last time.
I've seen on TikTok people were taking like canoes as their backpacks.
Yeah.
Canoes.
Yes.
Can you imagine all that walking down the hallway?
Lanesville, they did everything.
And a
but car day.
wheelbarrow.
Everything, anything but a car.
Yeah, so everybody was bringing like their tractors and their horses and stuff.
Well,
over
you
They
there.
can
have
do that
anything
in
but a car
Lanesville.
day.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can do that. In
I'm
Lanesville.
kind of there for
Yeah,
it.
which I'm fine with that. I think
It
that's
should be
kind of
fun.
cool.
Yeah.
You park it out in the parking lot, but again, rolling a canoe or pushing dragging a canoe down the hallway
They carried it on their shoulders.
into Spanish class or into math. What are you doing?
Where do you put it?
I mean, I guess
in the row.
you put it under your desk.
No, it's just one row.
Can you
It's
imagine
just
that kid
down the-
dragging a canoe down the hallway at school
Sorry,
and the noise
step
that's
over-
making?
Step over my canoe if you need to go to the bathroom.
I think
Exactly.
If Helene came through during that time,
Oh,
it would have been
yeah.
appropriate. He
would've
was
been
ready.
He could have been
You
ready.
would've been ready.
Ready?
Always prepared.
So again, I think that a lot of good stuff this week. We've had a whole lot of fun. Don't forget 502-709-8778.
This is
You can
fun.
text. Look at all our different social media outlets and things on TikTok and stuff. We're doing a lot of good stuff. We tried to get a guest on tonight. I called her and then she got shaken and then she didn't want to stay on. So, Crystal, we love you, but we'll see you out
half
there.
asleep.
She did tell me she's half asleep. It was like 9:15.
I mean, we can't just randomly
probably
be
got the
calling
baby put
people
down.
at 10 o'clock at night.
I think we should have a segment where we call somebody and say, you're on the air,
I tried
Yeah,
to
we're
tell you
just
that.
random people.
Just randomly.
and just
call
see
them.
what they say.
I think you should go into your contacts and just like
Just scroll up.
like,
Whoever we
one.
pick, we call.
Oh,
Yeah.
first
Anybody.
person would be Jeff Libbs.
Oh, yeah.
You'd land
Don't
on
call
Jeff
Jeff.
as the first
Jeffrey.
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? I think Jeff being the sport that he is, he'd come on here and talk.
Oh, 100%.
And then he'd be like, we got to get 1,000-ton asphalt down.
Yeah.
So he does really good.
You better be ready in the
Shout
morning.
out to Libs Paving. If you need anything from Libs Paving, call them guys. They do a really good job. On our mental health side, again, make sure when you're talking to somebody, don't be afraid to talk about how stress, burnout, life changes can affect your mental health. It's always important to have self-care routines. Doing exercise can sometimes burn off some stress. Eating good, eating good like nutrition, sleep, and hobbies is also really good for your stress and things whenever you're dealing with mental health. I can only imagine what the folks in Tennessee and that we talk about them each day, but there's still there was a video out I think it was yesterday, where there was somebody trapped in between the mountains, and the only way somebody saw him from a helicopter was he had found a mirror and was using the mirror to make a bright, light, so the helicopter could see that he was down there. Nobody would have known they were there. They happened to fly by this guy, and I think it was an old NASCAR driver, Greg Biffle, that was actually in the helicopter helping, because he's from that area, and they were able to get supplies to them and get them everything they needed for the next week or two. But other than that, no way out, no cell service, no way to talk to anybody. So a lot going down there. But again, don't be afraid to be that sounding board for somebody if they've got something going on. Tell them about the benefits of therapy. And our first responders and things and people that have dealt with a lot of stuff in their life, some of that post-traumatic stress disorder is real. And tell them that, that stigma is being broke, that you're weak if you talk about it, because you're not. Keep talking about it, keep encouraging others to be open, don't judge and things like that. So that's our mental health block. Make sure of that. I really appreciate everybody being on. Probably going to cut this one just a touch short today. But I want to ask you this so that we can chew on it, maybe talk about it later on. You go to Buffalo Wild Wings and you order boneless wings. Aren't those chicken nuggets?
Yes.
Yes, those are called saucy nugs.
It just said, boneless wings. Are they chicken nuggets?
Yes.
Yep.
B-dubs is
For
trash.
sure.
B-dubs is trash anyways, but...
Yeah, why is it 50
Here we
cents for
go.
a
Here
pepper
goes
ranch?
another one. Here goes another one.
I agree. It's not.
Kayla hasn't given
her.
her thought. Is boneless wings chicken nuggets?
I don't really consider them chicken nuggets, but I've never really thought about it. But I kind of do agree. Sometimes the service there is really it's
food.
definitely not as bad as
Food
Beef
is-
O'Brady's up here. Beef
No.
O'Brady's is
yeah.
awful.
I don't think
It's-
it can be as bad as Beef O'Brady.
pretty
I
bad.
love Beef O'Brady's food, but man, it's bad up
Yeah,
there.
the service isn't great.
They're working on it. I think they're trying to get better. So, but yeah, just the bigger question is, are boneless wings chicken nuggets? That's the big question.
Yes.
I feel like chicken nuggets you dip into your sauce. Boneless wings are already covered.
We literally had I literally tossed our chicken bites in teriyaki sauce last
Yeah,
night.
we call them chicken bites. We didn't call them chicken nuggets.
Same difference.
We'll see.
Or boneless wings.
All right, well, that's something to definitely chew on. Again, we are Life on Shuffle. We really appreciate everybody. We're truly blessed to do this. We do love everybody in our community and everybody that goes on. One thing I did want to shout out, I don't know if she'll hear it or not, but I was told, old friend of ours, Miss Jansen, who's the principal at St. Mary's of the Knob, she was named Principal of the Year for the whole deanery, or for the whole state of Indiana's deanery or whatever.
Hey,
Hey,
So shout out to Miss
hit
Jansen.
her
Go,
with a round of
Tracy.
applause.
So hit her with a
Give
round of applause.
round of applause.
Yep,
Congratulations, Tracy.
absolutely. Miss Jansen, she was our principal whenever Maddie went to school there and all that. She does a phenomenal job over there, so we really wanted to shout her out and what she's been able to do at that school and everything, and she does a really good job. So congratulations to her. Where's our joke of the day?
Maddie's not here.
I thought somebody had a joke of the day.
Somebody get the joke.
We have to have a joke of the day.
Let me find one.
I thought you had that. That was your
I
job
thought you
because
already
Maddie
had
took a
it.
vacation.
Well,
Maddie's worked 3 days and needs 3 days off.
yes.
So,
Why couldn't the bicycle stand up alone?
Why?
well, hold on now. Hold on. We got to talk about
Oh, we have
what
to
is it?
discuss-
Why couldn't the bicycle stand up alone?
The bicycle or bicyclist?
Bicycle.
The bicycle
See,
itself.
I know the answer, so I can't discuss.
Okay, so you know the answer. Do you know why the bicycle couldn't stand alone?
No.
I don't know. What is it?
Because it's too tired.
Ha ha.
Oh, is that a good one or a bad one?
That
That's
was really
good.
good.
You know, I got to go right there on that. I'm not sure that's the best one. But again, everybody, look us up. 502-709 8778, our Facebook page, Life on Shuffle, our Instagram at Life on Shuffle Pod, and our TikTok at Life on Shuffle. We really appreciate everybody. Reach out to us, talk to us. Have a great night and a good day tomorrow. National
It's
Golfers
Friday.
Day for all the golfers people. And make sure you give somebody a smile. Tomorrow's National Smile Day. So give somebody a big smile. Let them know you love them. Have a good night. This is Life on Shuffle.